Good morning, it's December 2nd, and this is To My Liberal Friends. Let's talk about the buzzword out there today, affordability, since it seems to be on the lips of just about every politician. They all talk about the rising cost of living, and you have to assume they're just reading talking points given to them because they never actually address any of the real facts about the situation. First and foremost, we should talk about the price of gas. This is something that you see every day at the pumps. It also has a major impact on the price of other items because the delivery trucks need to have gas in their tanks to get the products to the end seller. The price of gasoline varies from state to state, and there are several factors that go into the price of a gallon of gas. One of the most important is the amount of taxation individual states impose on gas. These additional taxations have a direct impact on the price. Well, California leads the nation with a state tax of 70 cents .92 per gallon. Conversely, Alaska only adds almost about 9 cents per gallon. If you look at the statistics, you find the top 10 states with respect to the amount they have on taxation of a gallon of gas have something in common. As I said, California is about 71 cents. Illinois, 66 cents. State of Washington, 59 cents. Pennsylvania adds almost 60 cents. Indiana, 55 cents. Michigan, 48 cents. Maryland, 47 cents. New Jersey, 45 cents. Virginia, 41 cents. And Rhode Island, 44 cents. These are the top 10 states in the country with respect to how much they add to a cost of a gallon of gas. The federal tax is 18 cents and a little bit, and that doesn't change state to state. But there's a pretty common thread among them if you look closely at these top 10. 8 of the 10 have a Democratic governor, and Virginia will soon become the 9th. Now, if you look at grocery price on a state-by-state basis, you see most states coming up the most costly. I throw out Hawaii and Alaska, which have the highest category, because most of their food has to be transported in, and that adds to the price. Again, these states have the most affordability problems, and all those are run by Democratic governors. Now let's look at housing. We do have to look at the median home price on a state-by-state basis. Hawaii, California, District of Columbia, Massachusetts, Washington, Colorado, New Jersey lead the list. Not far behind are Oregon, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Maryland. And you probably guessed who the governors of these states are. They're Democrats. But suppose you either don't want to buy a home or you have to rent. Looking at the states with the highest average rents, we get these results. Massachusetts, Hawaii, California, New Jersey, Vermont, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Washington, Virginia, Maine, Illinois, Maryland, Oregon, Pennsylvania. Once again, I think we know what the common denominator is in this case. So when Democrats start talking about affordability, we should be asking, why does it cost so much to live in a state where Democrats are the controlling political party? Why are they not doing something to drive down the cost of living in their state? Make it more affordable. Of course, they won't have a straight answer. They'll simply blame Republicans, and especially Donald Trump. But the fact remains, they've done nothing in those states to drive down the cost of making it more affordable for the average American to live. This has been To My Liberal Friends. Thanks for listening.